Hey guys, welcome to Abandonware Adventures! No dynamic title showing up here, I might add it in post, because metal fatigue takes up all the control of my computer. I can't change screens in my streaming software, because metal fatigue was made in 2000, a year where game development was rather weird. And all those games from that time, a little tricky. Anyway, metal fatigue has one of the trickiest installation processes out there. When it comes to getting the video onto YouTube, I'll put a link in the description. There's a website that explains this, I don't know, it's like a 20-step thing to get this to run properly. Particularly, the music does not play. So you can hear music now. What you actually have to do is you have to install a third-party program that will then extract the music files from the disk, and by disk I mean the mounted image, and you have to have Winamp in the background, which is activated by the software to play the music when it's supposed to be playing. It's a mess. Anyway, it's an RTS from 2000, and you get to customize robots and all sorts of things like that. I hope the audio sounds okay. If not, we'll get to that. Anyway, let's go ahead and start a new campaign here. Now, there are 3 factions. Now, again, I can't play the intro, so I'll put that into post right here, and we'll watch the intro right now.
Archive 110763. Corporation exploration of nearby systems discovered no life forms, only the ruins of long-extinct civilizations and the technological artifacts of their conquerors, the Hedoth. Humanity adopted these, developing the Hedoth-based systems, including combots and overseers. Earth's 3 largest corporations, Rimtech, Milagro, and Europa Limited, formed an alliance to seek out these alien technologies. Eventually, their fleets discovered the Epsilon Andromeda system and the extensive Hedoth sites on 3 of its planets. Numerous survey teams were dispatched in the hope of finding the ultimate prize, functional Hedoth technology. Such a discovery would mean wealth and power beyond comprehension. And, as greed replaced the desire for cooperation, the alliance unraveled. Corporation War began with 3 brothers, members of a Rimtech survey team. Stefan Angelus, a newly trained combat pilot. Jonas Angelus, the middle brother. And the eldest, Diego Angelus, leader of survey team Echo 2.
Okay, team. Standard search pattern. Move out. Jonas, see if we can use the Hedoth compod to tight beam base com.
Alright, I'm on it. I'm stuck.
Damn it, Jonas, what have you gotten into?
There's some kind of malfunction. Help me get loose.
Stefan, call for backup. Overseer, can we com boost to distress call?
Negative. The guard drone is jamming all typing frequencies.
Then we're on our own.
Incorrect. A squad of Milagro Skyhawks are on approach.
Not to assist us.
Negative. Their approach trajectory indicates bombing of the entire sector.
Jonas, eject your arm! We've got to get out of here!
I'm loose! What the? Stefan! Diego, get out of the way!
Stefan, are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Jonas, that arm is incredible.
Think of the promotions we'll get when we turn it in.
Forget Rimtech. Do you have any idea what Europa would give for this technology? We could all be set for life.
And betray Rimtech?
Rimtech's only interested in profit. Why not me?
Damn you, Jonas!
Hey, stop! We gotta get out of here!
Jonas escaped the Milagro attack and took the arm to Europa. Soon, Europa exceeded the other corporation's ability to harness the power of Hedoth technology. Diego returned to search for Stefan, but the remains of his combat were gone. Diego had no way of knowing that the Milagro Corporation had rescued Stefan. Stefan's mind and body were rehabilitated by Milagro, and he was pressed into their service. Thus, the Angelus brothers' discovery ignited all-out war amongst the corporations. This report traces their struggle to gain dominance over the planets of the Hedoth.
But for us live, we don't get to see anything. Anyway, let's go ahead and start a new campaign. And there are 3 campaigns here: Rimtech, Milagro, and Europa. Now, back in the day, I'm very much a Europa person. I always played the techies sort of thing. Because like in Dune 2000, I played the Ordos. In Planetside, I was... who are the purple guys again? I forgot their names. And here I played Europa. I always played that faction. But this is an old RTS, and although you can start at either one of these, it actually gets more difficult. Rimtech is the easiest, Europa is the toughest. So I'm going to start with Rimtech. Rimtech prides itself on efficient, balanced operating tactics. It is recommended that you begin here. And part of the story is that these 3 are brothers. You can see Diegos Angelus, Stefan Angelus, and Jonas Angelus. And they're on another planet, and they find this alien technology. And they all have different ideas of what they should be doing with this technology. We're going to be playing on medium. Let's go ahead and start the first campaign. Now, here's where the audio issues come in. When you get to this screen,
He was the eldest of the 3 sons.
the audio sort of cuts out like that. Let's bring the voice back.
The first Nexus subject is Diego Angelus. He was the eldest of the 3 sons of Rimtech's legendary Icarus Angelus. Driven by his strong personal ambition, devotion to Rimtech, and sense of family honor, Diego had quickly advanced through the ranks. Following the Milagro attack and the disappearance of Jonas and Stefan, the Corporation Alliance began to unravel. Rimtech became concerned about other corporations encroaching on its territories. The Chief Tactical Officer, CTO Hansen, ordered all Rimtech forces to combat alert and distributed new orders for field commanders. Diego's tasks were rather simple. He was type-beamed to a different sector of Hedoth Prime to erect a base that contained a combat parts factory and assembly bay. Once operational, Diego needed to construct 2 combats to guard the base.
And that's mission 1. You can see it's pretty much standard stuff, tutorial early missions, because there's no actual tutorial. Build a parts factory and then assembly bay, create and deploy 2 combats. Diego must survive. And I'm pretty sure the music is not supposed to be playing right now when that person's talking, but as I said, all the sound is being played, well, all the music and I think the voices are being played with this Winamp in the background and third-party software. I mean, there's even like personal logs of the brothers here and everything. It's pretty good. But let's go ahead and get into mission number 1 of Metal Fatigue. By the way, welcome to the stream, GameTube123, Evil Scientist Verinaji, Slime McDuck. Thank you for joining. Anyway, let's bring these guys back. I remember these guys. So things are a little weird. Resources are these lava pits basically, and it's just metajoules, right? It's just energy. So we have to build. I'm gonna build a vehicles factory. We get to see
Battle on surface.
Oh, look at that. The robot's glitching out. They are supposed to have walk animations, but I might lose this unit. But they are supposed to have walk animations, but yeah, it can be a bit of an issue. So this is an RTS, and I'm pretty sure they lost the license to things, so we're never gonna see a sequel. Let's get our troops into defensive positions. So you have vehicles, you have crews, and then you have the big robots, like the one you saw just now, but they are supposed to look like they're walking. Alright, we're under attack here.
Battle on surface.
Who's... Oh, they're shooting these things, okay. So let's kill these guys. Now I have installed a few mods. I think I've got it in a slightly higher resolution than what it was back then. And interestingly, pretty much all units can like move and attack at the same time. Now, the music. I'm not sure if the music is... Let me quickly drop the volume here. Alright, build completed. So now we have a vehicles factory. We're gonna get a parts factory and get us more of these hover trucks. A couple more. That'll speed things along. So this is mission 1, you can't really lose. How's the volume now? I dropped it a bit. So we're keeping 2 guys on this. You can actually have multiple guys building things. So let's go speed this along. But you can see metajoules are sort of drained as you go. Oh, it auto builds. It's okay. Actually, let's leave 2 guys mining. Because we're actually going to be building quite a few things after this. Let's get 3 guys mining. Because the metajoules are drained. It's not a one cost thing. Volume's good.
Exhausted.
The volume levels are all over the place. Manpower exhausted. Okay, so that means... Can we not get another hover truck? Without more manpower? Okay, to get more manpower, we gotta build a cryo farm. Let's speed that along. So we actually can't get more... I don't remember that. We actually can't get more vehicles if manpower is exhausted. So we got 2 resources, metajoules and manpower. Basically, it's supply.
Vehicle complete.
There we go. You guys get back onto mining. You build that. And we have to start building an assembly bay to get our robots, the combots up. And we got to start getting parts. So you can see here, we got legs, torsos, and arms. And they do different things. Like we got this katana arm, basic hand, basic legs, basic torso. And we do need 2 combots. So I'm going to get an extra set of legs and torso. You actually don't need to... you don't need to have arms to launch the combat. We need to get our... Oh no, our manpower's back up. So everything should be going fine and dandy now. We got 3 guys mining, but we are very quickly losing metajoules.
Combat part completed.
We don't need that cryo farm quite yet, so I'm going to set this guy to mining. Okay. Everything's going fine. We could, while waiting, just send
Combat part completed.
some of our troops out, have a look around. I don't remember if you used to be able to zoom out this far, but you can now. And as we're doing this,
Combat part completed.
another cool thing about Metal Fatigue. There are layers. This is the surface, there's the sky, and there's the underground. So of course Mission 1 doesn't have all that, but there are three levels. And later on you can get combots where the torsos have jetpacks and they can fly up into the sky level.
Build completed.
It's amazing. Alright. Oh, that cryo farm disappeared. You can't leave incomplete things. Alright, we're getting our first torso here. We got 5 guys down there, mining. Now, where is that... we actually have more resources here if we actually needed it. Here we go.
Combat part battle on surface.
Alright, there we go. So we got... This is Diego here. Yeah, you can see in the... I'm sort of blocking, but lower left corner, the stats. And we can go ahead...
Part completed. Combat construction possible.
Put the crew in there. We'll get a second crew while we're at it. So, this is the best part of the game. Let's pick a torso. Let's zoom in here. We'll pick a torso. We'll give him basic legs and a katana arm and a basic hand. And we can deploy. Look at that. This is the Metal Fatigue part. And these things, they fight each other. It's awesome. We'll probably see more of that in future missions. But for now, we're getting another basic legs, basic torso. We should have got that crew. I think, yeah, we got 1 crew set up there. Let's keep having a look around. I know there was that enemy combat.
Combat construction possible.
We could just go ahead and win the mission though. So here's one of the coolest things. Parts come off of the combots when they're fighting each other, and you can just have like a torso and a pair of legs and deploy. No arms.
Mission log concluded.
It's totally possible, yeah.
Others made Diego aware of how much he had come to rely on them, particularly Jonas
Sound
as his
issues.
second. Without them, he felt an edge had been blunted. He pressed CTO Hansen for the best available pilot as Jonas's replacement.
Right. So Diego has pretty much been split from his two brothers because they went in these different factions. The red guys, the purple guys, and the blue guys, basically. Diego is the one who we're playing now. Rimtech, who's sort of the good boy. He's following orders. He's sticking with the company. Anyway, that was mission 1 of Metal Fatigue. And yeah, as usual, I'm going to split these episodes up based on missions. So we're going to head on to mission number 2. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for watching. My name's been GamerZach, and I will see you in the next mission.